and today I'm going to be showing y'all how to get y'all's first handstand, just like y'all saw me hitting back there, man. So make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm just gonna teach y'all some techniques to help y'all improve y'all's handstands. So let's go ahead and get right into the video, y'all. So the first exercise that I want y'all to work on when it comes to your handstand holds is I just want you to get down into a regular push-up plank position. You know what I mean? Just like this. So we're gonna get down nice and low, and we're just gonna hold regular push-up, right? Strong position, core's tight, feeling it on the shoulders. We're balancing right there. You might ask, like, why work on a push-up hold when we're trying to learn the handstand hold? And it's honestly quite simple. The handstand hold is a lot of load on the shoulders. So we want to make sure that our shoulders are adapted and tuned to being able to handle certain loads. So I want y'all to practice just holding push-up position for 30 seconds to a minute every single day to build up your strength in those anterior, lateral, and posterior delts. So that way you can truly prepare for the handstand hold. That is tip number one. Tip number two for your handstand holds. Like I told you earlier, the handstand is a shoulder-loaded exercise. So we have got to make sure our shoulders are adapted and tuned to handle that load. So the next exercise that I'm going to show y'all is a pike push-up. A pike push-up is a variation of a push-up where you are loading up all of your body weight onto the shoulders and adapting those shoulders to handle load. So what a pike push-up looks like is we're going down. So we're gonna go down like we're about to do a regular push-up, but our butt stays high in the air. So our butt's high in the air. You're bringing your feet close, very close to your hands. They stay about shoulder width apart, straighten out the legs. You're gonna go down to the push-up, push straight up, loading up the shoulders. Go down to the push-up, straight up, right? Go down to the push-up, straight up. What this exercise does is it trains us to load up those shoulders, really helps us load the shoulders and get used to having a majority of the body weight on the shoulders. Because think about the mechanics of a handstand. When you're doing a handstand, you're going to be loading up the shoulders, your body weight's going to be loaded on your shoulders, and most of your weight is literally loaded on your shoulders. So the pike push-ups help your body prepare for that load. So first exercise, go down in that low push-up plank. We're staying wide, core's tight the whole time, feeling it in the shoulders. Second exercise we want to do is those pike push-ups, getting to load those shoulders up, getting used to putting all of our body weight on the shoulders. Now, we're about to go ahead and hit the wall. The wall is essential to helping us with handstands because it provides a support so that way you can begin to get the balance. Because a lot of the handstand is really about balance. So we want to make sure that our balance is really good. So let me just go ahead and take all over the wall. I'll see how when we get there. Let's go. All right, so when it comes to getting down on the wall, what we're going to do here is we're going to go down, all right? Our fingers are going to go right up against the wall. Whatever wall you're using, you're going to get your fingers right down up against it. I'm going to move y'all back a little bit so y'all can get the full body position. There we go. Perfect. All right. All right. So now, we're gonna go down, put our fingers up against the wall. Now what I want you to focus on is you're gonna position your head against that wall, right? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick up against the wall and use the wall to support. So when you do the kick, whichever foot is your off foot, you're gonna reach that leg back, literally you're kicking up to get up on the wall. Reach the leg back, kick up. So when you go in full motion, it looks just like this. We're down on the wall, we're going to kick up, boom. Now we're just gonna straighten out our body, all right? And we're just gonna focus on holding this position. Body is straight, toes are pointed, legs are straight, arms are straight. This helps us with the balance of the handstand, all right? So, like I just showed y'all, you wanna make sure that when you're getting into the position, that your hands are up against that wall, right? Hands are solid up against the wall. We're going to engage that kicking motion. Whichever leg is your off leg, that's the leg that you're kicking with. You want to kick up and get vertical. When you get up against that wall, you want to straighten your limbs out. Especially for beginners, this is going to help you with the balance of the handstand. You're getting up against that wall, fingers are tight against the wall, kicking up. Keep the legs straight, arms straight, core is tight. Keeping the body tight when doing the handstand is so essential to learning it, all right? So when you get into this position, right, if you're not quite ready to get up there and balance yourself on a wall, I just want you to focus on the kicking motion and putting one leg up at a time. So I want you to put your fingers up against that wall, right? And instead of kicking all the way up, I just want you to kick and try to get that left leg up there. Then I want you to alternate. Kick, try to get that right leg up there. Just focusing on the motion. Kick again, get that left leg up there. When you feel strong doing that, now I want you to focus on actually kicking to get into the movement. So again, like I showed y'all, fingers are up against the wall, head is up against the wall to help with balance, core is tight. Whichever foot is your off foot, you're gonna kick up against that wall. So we're going out, up. Now we're up against that wall, all the limbs are straight, straightened all the way out, and we're just holding. Once you get here, I want you to focus on just holding this position for a minute. Just do repeating sets, holding the handstand for a minute. You know what I mean? I want you to make sure that we're doing that. And that's gonna help you with the balance and being comfortable freestanding handstand without using this wall. And then when you feel even stronger, take the head off of the wall and really load up the shoulders. This helps with loading up the shoulders even more, guys. All right, so we've got the up against the wall version. Now we're going to make it a little bit harder. Once you've mastered that version and you can hold the handstand on the wall, up against the wall, the next thing that you want to make sure you're doing is turning the opposite way now. And we're going to get up on that wall with our stomach against the wall. Now this version is a little bit tougher than putting our back to the wall because it requires a little bit more balance. But once you're good with holding the handstand for a minute, up against the wall, we need to go ahead and move on to this version where we're putting our stomach up against that wall. So this is what this looks like. This time our fingers aren't going up against the wall, our fingers are going down on the ground. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our fingers down on the ground. We're using the same mechanics. Core stays tight, body stays tight, all of our limbs are straight, and we're just gonna walk our legs up that wall. So we're gonna go down. All right, hands are on the ground. You're literally just gonna walk yourself up the wall. Get that leg up there, walk up against that wall, and you want to walk those hands as close to your body as possible, right? Because when you're doing a handstand, what you really want is for your ears, your arms to be about even with your ears. If your arms are too far out, it'll cause you to lose balance and fall backwards. If your arms are too far in, it'll cause you to lose balance and fall forward. This handstand option provides more of a balanced portion. So you want to focus on holding this for a minute. All right? So you want to be comfortable here on the wall. Hold it for a minute, right? Come down. So that version of the handstand really focuses on the balance portion because your back isn't up against the wall. Literally, it's like your stomach is not even touching the wall. It really helps you with the hand positioning, essentially. Because when you're doing a handstand, the hand placement is so important in your balance. If your hand placement is off, then you'll lose balance and it'll be tougher for you to maintain balance. If your hands are too far out in the handstand, like you might be scared and you're putting your hands far out so that way you can catch yourself when you're falling backwards, that's exactly what it's gonna do. It's gonna cause you to fall backwards and lose balance. If your hands are too far in, close behind your ears, like forward behind your ears, then what it's gonna cause to happen is you're gonna fall forwards. So your handstand, so when you're doing your handstands, your hands literally have to be like right at your ears. Your arms have to be like right into your ears. You should be able to tuck your arms into your ears in order to make sure that your hand placement is right. And remember, when you're doing handstands, guys, we wanna make sure that we keep our limbs straight, especially for beginners. Legs are straight, core is tight, arms all the way straight. Everything is straight. This is going to help us with the balance. And this balance is extremely key to being able to successfully do a handstand. So I'm going to show y'all up against, stomach against the wall one more time. We need to be practicing this version. I've shown y'all back against the wall. Once you've mastered being able to do that for a minute, flip to the other side, walk the feet up, get that stomach against the wall, load up the shoulders, and it really helps the balance portion. So again, you're just getting down in the handstand motion, focusing on keeping your hands tight to your body. We're just gonna walk up that wall. So we're here, we're gonna walk up the wall, and then we're gonna walk the hands in close to where our arms are close to our ears. Stomach is not on the wall, and you can even take the foot off here, and it even helps you balance more. Well, it doesn't help you balance more, but it teaches you how to balance yourself more. You start both feet on the wall, then you can alternate. Take the foot off, makes it even harder, eliminates the balance portion. So now you have to work even harder to maintain your balance, right? Stomach's close to the wall, arms are close to the ears, body is straight. Take the foot off to help balance, to make it tougher, and keep on working that, guys. Whew. All right, so make sure y'all that y'all are doing those drills to help you with your handstand holds, and I promise you that you keep doing these drills. You start with just the regular push-up hold. You focus on holding that for 30 seconds to a minute every single day, guys. Then you go into pike push-ups. Focus on being able to do 10 reps into pike push-ups, loading up those shoulders. Do that every single day. Then come to the wall, put your back up against it, get up on that wall. Tighten up the core. Limbs are straight, arms are straight. Arms are close to the ears. Then you turn around and get on that stomach, walking up the wall to the handstand, and you alternate taking a foot off every time, being able to hold that for a minute. I promise you, if you do all of these drills, your handstand progress will improve, and you'll begin to see yourself able to hold handstands for longer and longer amounts of time. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it takes a lot of practice because the balance is the toughest part of the handstand. So focusing on the core, the balance, doing these drills, and then just practicing kicking up into that handstand is so vitally important. And I'm gonna show you all one more time what that kick looks like in a freestanding handstand. And hold. One more time, y'all. We kick up, straighten out that body, and hold. So, one more time. We're here, walking our feet in, core stays tight, kick with the opposite leg, kick it up, and roll. You can even walk with it. Helps with the balance. Alright, so make sure that y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. If you thought this video was helpful, smash the like button, man. If you want to see more content like this, more how-tos, I've been doing a lot of them lately, just to give y'all free game, to give y'all a little help on whatever goals y'all are trying to achieve. Let me know down below in the comments if the video was helpful, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, as always, and you always know, we out here, baby. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.